what's good everybody, Corbino here, and we got ourselves a Top Tuesdays. This one's going to be a little different, not sure what order these are coming out in, but I've done 2 top Funko Pops I want to be made before, along with like top 10 rock candies, and now what I'm doing for Funko, at least because there's so many that I want, I'm doing it in categories. Like this one is top 15 iZombie Pops I want to be made, and there'll be some Arrowverse ones, some Walking Dead ones, stuff like that. Yeah, we're just gonna really get started. Here's a Live Pop for my zombie. Let me get the box real quick. It should show. There's originally there's only 2. One where it's regular Livermore holding a brain, then there's one with goggles, little glasses, and like the brain cutter thingy. But then this was a variant. This is Summer Convention 2016, and she's in like leather, her black jacket and skirt and whatnot. But they also have another variant of this with the hood, and she might have red eyes. I don't really remember. But anyways, those are all the iZombie Pops they ever released, and it's kind of shitty that's all they've ever released. And it also sucks that I only own this one. Down to it, we got freaking 15 iZombie Pops here. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna just start off with the honorable mentions. Rita / Gilda, she's Liz's roommate / Vaughn Duclark's daughter in season 2. She's a huge female dog, and I wouldn't mind a pop of hers. And also full-on zombies of all the characters. Like if they get a full-on zombie, then they deserve a full-on zombie variant. Now, down to the actual list. 15 is Robert, which we find out in the final season that is Liv's dad. Now also, I'm pretty sure he has some like metal thing in his head, but I don't know if they ever really explain that. But anyways, he's the reason for zombies, so like, he deserves a pop, 100%. Now we go 14, we got Enzo. He's that like French zombie dude that works for, not Max Rager, Fillmore Graves. And he's very two-faced and wish-washy, and you can't really ever trust him, but he'd be a nice little pop with his little beret, and I don't know what you'd call that, but it's kind of like a side cape type deal. He'd be cool. Number 13 is Chief. He was around in the early days, I think like season 2, maybe a little season 3. He had the eye patch, but got killed. He was also a mute. But that'd be a cool pop. Number 12 would be Justin. He is Liv's boyfriend in season 3, and he disappears after the end of season 3, reappears at the end of season 4, and then like appears a couple more times in season 5. And it really sucks because I would have definitely been down for him and Liv to be together. At the end, I really liked their relationship, but he ended up being a bad guy. But Justin was still a big enough part of the show that he deserves some form of pop. There's number 11, Drake. This is Liv's boyfriend in season 2, my favorite relationship she had. Don't get me wrong, I love her and Major, but just her and Drake's relationship was awesome. And he was such a great guy. He was working to take down Blaine, working to take down Mr. Boss. It was just a whole thing. And I'm also realizing I don't think I have Mr. Boss on this list. I guess he wasn't on the show, honestly, that much. We'll put him in honorable mentions. But anyways, Drake got killed in season 2. Well, he became a full zombie, and Liv had to put him down. It really sucked. I felt terrible for her, but yeah, that was probably one of the best relationships she had. Also sucks because all of her boyfriends die. No joke. I thought Justin was the exception, but they changed it. Number 10 is Dale. That is Clive's future wife. They get married in the season 4 finale, I believe. Have a kid and adopt a kid from one of Clive's exes. And yeah, there's times where I'm like, Dale, what's wrong with you? I don't like you. But overall, I'm like, Dale, I love you, girl. And your relationship with Clive is the best. And like, when she's rowing the boat, oh my god, if you know the show, you know what I'm talking about. God, yes, she deserves a pop for sure. Number 9 is Father Blood. He is Blaine's father, which we saw him pop up a lot throughout the series, I think. Like, we definitely saw him in season 1 and 2 for sure. Or 2 and 3, maybe 1, but 2 and 3 popped up a lot, on and off. But in season 3, he was finally here, and he was back, and he was a full-on, like, embracing the white skin, everything, and now he's like leading a cult, and he's a church type dude. And he was just a cool but super weird villain. But yeah, he definitely deserves a pop. He was a good one. Number 8 is another great villain, Von Duclark. He's the season 2 big bad. He's the Max Rager guy. He was working with zombies. Like, he did not give a shit about anybody. He let his daughter turn into a zombie. It was all about him. He was the only one he cared about. And so, yeah, I definitely, you know, Vaughn definitely needs a pop. Like, he just, and obviously he should probably be holding one of his Max Rager cans to the max, you know? Number 7 is Johnny Frost. I know he's definitely not as main as some of the people in this list, but he was in every season. He was in, like, I don't know if he was in every finale, but he was in, you know, big parts of every season. Like, the episodes and shit that he really needed to be in. Like, he was there, like, for everything. And Johnny Frost is just a funny-ass guy. And the actor, I don't even know if he has a pop yet. He's a famous voice and just TV actor. Ned's Declassified, Fairly Odd Parents, Big Time. I mean, just so many Nick things for sure. But video games, like, that actor himself deserves a pop. And I don't even know if he has anything. But yeah, so Johnny Frost, definitely give him a pop. Now we're down to the last 6. Normally people are like, we're down to the top 3, down to the top 5. But this is top 6 because these are the main characters. Number 6 is Peyton. That is Liv's best friend and roommate, and she has a big part throughout most of the show. The only reason she's here is because out of these next characters, I feel like her pop would be kind of bland. Yeah, she becomes a zombie for a millisecond in the final season, but, like, I don't know exactly how to make her pop, you know, like how to make it really, oh man, I need that Peyton pop. So that's why she's at number 6. Number 5 is Don E. And you can even do a variant, make him Scott E. That's one of Blaine's henchmen, but also, like, goes against Blaine. And just, he's honestly a good guy, but also not a good guy. Yeah, we should have a Don E pop. Then we got Blaine. He's also a big part of the whole reason the apocalypse has started. And, I mean, he's one of the main big bad throughout the whole show. Yeah, he, you know, will side with us sometimes, but, like, overall, yeah, he definitely deserves a pop. And I honestly can't believe that you guys haven't made pops for more iZombie people, and it sucks because as the show went on, I definitely think less people watched, and now that it's over, we're probably never getting these pops, but I still want them, and I would love at least some of them. Next is Major, because out of these next 3, these are like the main people, aside from Liv. She's not on this list because she already has 4 pops. But he, I feel like, would be like Peyton. He'd be kind of bland. Like, yeah, you could put him in his workout attire. You could put him in his Chaos Killer attire. You could put him in his Fillmore Graves attire. But, like, at the end of the day, he's still just a pretty white boy. You know, like, he's just got basic brown, messy hair, and there's not much to him. So, well, his looks-wise. And don't get me wrong, he's a good-looking guy, but yeah, just coming in a pop form, I don't know how recognizable he'd be. Number 2 is Clive, Liv's partner at, you know, the police station. I mean, Clive's awesome, and I love the dude. I don't know where we'd be without him in the show. I feel like Clive would be kind of basic, but he could have, like, a gun, and he'd be in his police uniform and crap. Shoot, you could even do some type of Dungeons and Dragons variant. Also, I'm pretty sure all the main cast, he's the only one never to become a zombie. Huh. It's kind of crazy. Now we're at number 1, and it couldn't be anybody else but Ravi. And if you disagree, that's crazy. Ravi is her best friend, her partner, her boss at the morgue. Like, he goes through everything with her. He's the first person to know Liv's a zombie. And he's got, you know, that distinct thick beard. I don't even know what ethnicity he is, but it would stand out more on a pop. He's got good hair. Like, he's a good-looking guy. You put him in a lab coat. You could even do the variant where when he is becoming a zombie and have a white streak. Just so many possibilities there. And yeah, Ravi does, I mean, all of them deserve pops, but Ravi definitely does. But a list of, like, variant costumes, because, I mean, Liv has a new costume for basically every episode, and there's somewhere she's wearing, like, wigs, like, everything. And then other characters wear costumes, so, like, Those are definitely some pops we should get. Did you guys watch iZombie while it was on, or are you watching it now that it's off? Did you ever watch it and quit? You know, like, did you like it ever at any point? Let me know down below. Do you want these iZombie pops, or are you just like, it was an alright show, who cares, you know? But until next time, I am already dead. That actually sounded really... it's the theme song. It's... Don't... Just theme song.